The Gunners! The Gunners! 3 goals are for Arsenal. Gosa. After that incredible game, it ended. Arsenal important 1 and Newcastle 0. First of all, on behalf of every Chelsea fans, we want to say a very big thank you to you, Arsenal, for keeping the game on. You see, the battle for next season Champions League is becoming hotter and hotter. Over to everybody now for the last game of the season. However, 2 spots don't go now. Liverpool is gone. Arsenal is gone because today they don't secure their place at the 2nd position. Now, we don't get anything we won't happen again. Champions League, may the job begin to print Arsenal next season jersey for the UEFA Champions League. And I mean, what an incredible performance from the boys. This is a way to say thank you to Arsenal fans from the boys, because I mean Arsenal fans have been by these boys despite all the ups and downs all through this season. I feel like this is a way to say thank you to Arsenal boys. Plus, you know, they tidy up the work today so that next week one nonsense no go come the rob now for body. You get my point now? As they don't tidy everywhere now 1 point Arsenal need, they got 3. You get my point? Next week now, we go expect to bring in players in the likes of 8 and 1 and let them play their 90 minutes. Mona try give our I'm telling too. Mona try give her 90 minutes. You get? So next week there's no cause for alarm. Even Southampton self, their mind go day. Nobody say they go on to spoil things for the Gunners. No nonsense. You go to rob Arsenal for, but because that next week, it go hot. You see that 3 spots where remain for Champions League, it go hot. Nobody's going to find it easy. But you know, Arsenal is now out of this rubbish. So all this rogorogo no go even move closer to Arsenal fans. They're going to watch the game next week against Southampton with peace and not in pieces. You get my point now? Very, very important 3-point bag by the boys. And what's more, the boys put up an incredible character in that game today that makes them to deserve that 3 points, that maximum 3 points. I have to say that big congratulations to every Arsenal fans, because the next season Champions League battle. Now, una no go know waiting that this Champions League go na qualify go. Una no go know waiting it mean for body until next week. Until no be next week. Until Wednesday, when Man U and Tottenham play, when one of them lose. Now that time when I go know how important this Champions League sport that you guys secured. Now that time when I go know how important it is. And big kudos to David Raya, because I mean that guy carrying head at the beginning of the game. If anyone they do like say he confused, y'all they giving out passes anyhow. But I mean, at the end of the day, he was even the one that saved the man of the match in today's game. He was the one that saved the Gunners today. Shout out to Declan Rice for that beautiful goal. That guy know they score normal goal. Declan Rice now really, you know they score normal goal. Anyway, altogether, it was an important winning for Arsenal today. They show some character that is highly required for the UEFA Champions League. I mean, not all of us that we are at the top 5 now, not all of us can play against Newcastle and defeat them by 1 goal margin. If to say my Chelsea don't win Newcastle this 1 goal, we no go come here now to come they compete. We go down qualify straight. But anyway, the game is now on. Congratulations to Arsenal. It has been a season filled with ups and downs. But, you know, at the end of the day, the 2nd position is not completely bad. Go and check the amount of money Arsenal is going to get for if they finish the 2nd position. I know that next week game, they will also want to win it. But as things stand, Champions League, now be cuckoo. You get my point now? Anyway, the Gunners, how when I see that game, seems Mikel Arteta is going to be addressing the crowd now. Let's hear 1 or 2 things where the Baba go talk. And I'll see you guys later.